Welcome back to day 2 of your Flex and Flow challenge. I'm Emily from Home Sweet Pilates. This is Kendra from Barre, and today we are doing reformer on the mat. You will need to have a pair of handheld weights. I would recommend 1 to 3 pounds, but more like 1 to 2 if you have that ready. Kendra will be doing all of the advanced versions of the exercises, and I will be doing the standard version. So follow along with whomever you would like, and let's get started. So you will need to have one weight in either hand. Let's turn and face the front of your mat and roll ourselves down to be on our backs with your knees bent towards the ceiling. Take a breath. You made it here. Get ourselves situated. We're going to begin with some bridging here. So you have your feet firmly planted. Those weights are just resting in your hands with your palms down on the ground. Let's have our chest nice and wide and open here. So we're pressing into our hands. Take an inhale. On your exhale, tilt your pelvis towards your head. Press through your heels to lift your hips up towards the ceiling into a bridge. Hold it here for just a second. Let's roll it down. We'll do one bridge all the way through just to kind of warm up that spine a little bit. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll it up one more time. Now, keep firmly planted into your left leg. Lift your right foot an inch or so off the mat. Keep a flex in that foot and extend it straight out in front of you, lowering your heel to the ground. Lift it back up an inch and bend it back in. Do it again. So we lift, we extend, we lower, we lift, and we bend it back in. So all that weight is in your left foot right now. Putting all the weight into that heel, keeping those hips nice and lifted. This is instead of doing footwork. So if you're familiar with the reformer at all, that's what we're doing here. The last one, plant that right foot down whenever you finish, and we'll go on to the left side. So lift your left leg now an inch off the ground, extend it out, lower it, lift, and bring it back in. Keep going through. Make sure those hips are nice and square towards the ceiling. You're still pressing into those forearms to keep your chest open. You might be quaking and shaking a little bit already. I know I am. We'll do one more all the way through. And now we'll go back onto that right side. Go into a releve here. So you can those tiptoes, get your heels as high as they can go. We're doing the exact same thing. So lift that leg off, extend it out, but keep a point in your toe. Lower it down, lift it up, bend it back in. Extend, lower, lift, and bend. 2 more here. Last one. Now switch to the other foot. So on the left foot now, extend, lower, lift, bend. Keep those hips up. One more. And roll all the way down. You can hug those knees into your chest for a second. Rock it side to side. We're going to move straight into the 100. So bring your knees into a tabletop. So they're at about a 90-degree angle. Keep those weights in your hands. You're going to bring your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Your hands are facing your legs. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your arms to frame your hips. Whenever you're ready, start pumping those arms up and down like you're bouncing little balls. You'll see Kendra has her legs extended to 45 degrees. That's the hard version. I'm here at 90. You can also always just straighten them towards the ceiling as well if you want like an in-between version. We're just pumping along. So try to inhale for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed. You're lifting from your core, not from your neck. It is literally the longest 100 seconds of your life, so just find a happy place. Just sit there. How you doing over there? We're almost done. We're almost done. I know. It's like the smallest movement, but it's so hard. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head back down. Keep your legs where they are, though. You can bring them a little bit closer to your chest just for a little break. Moving into coordination here. So let's bend those elbows at 90 degrees. Palms are facing the outer wall. So like the direction of where your legs are. Bring those legs back into tabletop here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Extend your arms and legs straight out in front of you. Hold it for a second. Bend everything back into that starting position. Do it again. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it back. Now we're going to add on. So exhale, extend. Hold your legs where they are. Bring the arms out to a T. Back in, and then bend everything back in. Do it again. Exhale, extend. See the arms. Close. Bring it back in. Now moving on. Extend. Hold it here. Hold the arms. Open the legs wide. Close them. Bend them back in. Exhale, extend. Open the legs. Back in. We've got one more set all the way through. Open, but here, let's add the arms and the legs together. And lower down. Drop the feet down. Let's roll ourselves up to a seated position, but keep the knees bent here. Weights are still in either hand. Now your palms are facing down towards the ground. We're going to tilt in that pelvis to just roll it down until your lower back hits the mat. And then we roll it back up. Use your breath here. Exhale as you roll it down. Inhale, bottom. Exhale, roll it up. Let's do one more here. I'm so sweaty already. Who knew? Let's roll it back up. Now, extending your legs straight out in front of you. Cross your right leg over your left. Bring your hands in towards your chest, palms facing you. Keep those shoulders rolled down and back. Same thing we just did. Roll that pelvis. Pause at the bottom. Now, bring your hands out to a V in front of you. Rotate the palms outward. Sit yourself up to bring your chest over your legs as your hands come behind you. Circle your hands up towards the ceiling to sit nice and tall back in that starting position. Do it again. Exhale, roll it down. Open the arms, palms go out. Sit yourself up and over as the arms come behind. Bring them up overhead back to that starting position. Beautiful. Let's switch the legs. So now your left is over your right. We're doing the exact same thing. Roll it down. Arms come out, palms go out. Sit yourself up. Arms come behind. Circle the arms forward. Back to starting position. One more. And going up and over. Now bring those legs parallel, going straight into arm work. So take your hands and bring them to 90 degrees, palms facing upward. We're going to serve a tray. So press it straight out. Open the arms wide, but keep them in your peripheral. Bring them back forward and bend them back in, but don't bring them too far back. Keep them nice and aligned with your body. Do it again. Open, close, and in. Exhale forward, inhale open, exhale close, inhale down. If sitting like this is uncomfy, you can always kneel with your hips resting on your heels. This can be a little intense on the hip flexors for some people. Do one more. Sit nice and tall. Now bring those palms to face one another like you're hugging a tree or a beach ball. You have a slight bend in the elbows. They stay there the whole time. Open the arms. Keep them in your peripherals. And close them. Open. And close. So what I'm not doing here is popping my chest forward. right? I'm keeping my back completely straight, and I'm moving from the shoulder. 2 more. Last one, my legs are shaking just sitting like this. Okay, now we're gonna make like a triangle with our hands. Place them at your forehead. You're just gonna press it at a 45-degree angle and then bring it back in, called salute. So it's like you have a light beam that's coming from your forehead and you're just pressing it out. As you press out, try to bring those shoulders down. So it's like an opposition force. We have 1 more. Beautiful. We will get out of this position. Hallelujah. Let's go up into a kneeling. So I'm going to go sideways just so you can see, and Kendra will be forward. So I don't have anything sitting back here. I'm in a nice straight line. We're just going to do some chest expansion. So your hands are straight down by your hips. Palms are facing behind you. You're just going to pull those arms back and then bring them back to your hips. Pull them back and back in. If you have heavier weights, like 2 or 3 pounders, you'll for sure be feeling this. Keep that chest proud. It's like you have a beautiful necklace on, right? And you're trying to show it off. 1 more, then we're going to add on. Now, sit your hips to your heels. Bring your arms slightly in front. You're going to lift into a high kneel. Pull those arms behind. As you bring them forward, sit yourself back. So the sitting motion is coming from your thighs, so that's where you should feel it. So give a slight hinge at the hip. Exhale, you pull it forward. Last one, we're going to hold it at the top. Hold it here. Bring your hands back by your hips. Just lean back with those thighs. Keep a straight line from your head to your tailbone. Bring it forward. Sit back down, arms come in front. Lift tall. Lean, 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 lean. Feel the tops of those thighs. Sit the hips down. 1 more here. Lean, lean, lean. Hold it here. If you want to go advanced, throw your head back. Look behind you. Bring it forward. Everybody comes forward. Nicely done. Moving into side over. So you're still on those knees. I'm just going to turn and face you. We'll start with the right leg extended out. Turn your foot so it's parallel to the side of your mat. This will just help as well as kickstand. You have the weights in both of those hands. You're nice and strong in the standing hip, so it's not popping out to the side. Hands come right behind your head. Shoulders down, chest proud, elbows are in your peripherals. So it's not super open, right? We're just going to lean over. Use this top oblique to lift it up. Lean over. Lift it up. So as you're leaning, I want you to think you're going up and over a barrel as opposed to just straight down. So lift up a little bit, then go over. On this next one, let's add on. We go up and over, rotate towards the ground. Arms come out to a T. Back behind your head, back forward, lift it up. We go up and over, rotate. Arms out, behind your head, forward, and up. 1 more. Out to a T. Turn it forward, hold it down so the little pulses up, up. You should feel your entire upper side of your body. We are breathing, and we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Bring your hands together. Keep those weights all in your right hand now. Going into single side arms. Love this for us. Okay, left hand is on your hip. You're still nice and tall here. So you're squeezing your butt a little bit to keep that straight line. Bring your right hand like you're hugging that beach ball, but it's just half of it. You have that slight bend in the elbow, and the bend does not change. So I don't want to see any bending. The movement's coming from your chest and your shoulder. Just bring your arm in front, and then bring it back out. You go in front and out. If kneeling high like this is a little too intense, you can always drop your hips and just be in a low kneel. That's totally fine. One more. Now on this one, rotate from the torso and then bring it back forward. So when I'm rotating, my hips are staying square to that front wall. The only movement is coming from the torso. One more. Now bring the arm overhead. The other arm also comes overhead, but you still only have those weights in one hand, the high fist. Bring those arms down and then back up overhead. Down and up. As you lift those arms up, pull the shoulders down. The temptation is to lift them up into your ears. We don't want to do that. You have 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Drawing a sword. Bring those weights and that hand to your left hip. Palm is facing your hip. Okay? We're going to pull it up at an angle. Palm is still facing you. Now, hinge from the elbow to rotate the palm forward and then bring it back the way it came. So we close and we bring it right back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Ooh. Inhale, lower. My shoulder is dying. It's fine. Everything is fine. We have 1 more. Yep. And lower. Going straight to the other side here. So extend your left leg out this time. We're strong in that right hip. Weights are back in each hand. Hands are behind your head. We lift up and over as we side lean. And we bring it back up. We go up and over and up. I like to inhale as I lower, exhale as I lift. The side might be a little harder because we're already tired on that right side. On this one, hold it down, rotate to the floor, arms come out to a T, back behind the head, rotate forward and lift. Lower, rotate, open, close, forward, lift. We got it. 2 more. Last one. Remember, we have those little pulses. So we open, we close, we come back to forward, hold it down, lift up, up. Got 5, keep the chest proud. 3, 2, 1. Knees come back together. Weights come in your left side. We're cruising through. We're just going right along. Right hand is on your hip. Left arm is up. We bring it forward without the rotation to start, and then back open. We close, and we open. Make sure you're not dropping this elbow in, right? We're keeping it at one height, keeping the shoulder down. I know I'm saying that a lot, but that is like the first place that everyone goes. On this one, add that rotation. Rotate, and open. Ooh, I'm feeling that in my core, a little sneaky core action. 1 more. Arms overhead for high fist. We bring them together and we lower it down. Remember, pull those shoulders down as you lift the arms up. Two more. Are you squeezing your butt still to keep yourself nice and straight? Now, left hand comes to your right hip. Drawing that sword. Make sure you're square to the front before you even start. We inhale as we draw that elbow up. Exhale as we open. Inhale, close. Exhale, lower. Do it again. Up, open, close. A big temptation for people is to snap their wrists, right? We're not doing horse reins. It's like a hinge, every movement. We have 1 more. And lower. Hallelujah. here. We're done with upper body. We'll put those weights down. We've got a quick little feet and strap series. Let's lie ourselves all the way down. Take your hands, place them in a triangle, and put them underneath your tailbone. This will just help to give you the ability to do these moves all the way through. We're going to bring our legs straight up towards the ceiling, heels together, toes turned out like a first position. Make sure your chest is nice and open here. And I also want you to be engaged in that core, so we have no arching in that back. If anything, you're a little bit tilted, right, because of the positioning of your hands right now. Squeeze those heels together, lower your legs straight down in front of you. I'm shaking too. And bring them back up. Lower it down. The key here, when you lower, do not allow that back to arch. If your back is arching or your belly is reaching, you're going too low. I'm shaking so bad. One more. Lift it up. Now, open the legs shoulder width. We're going to circle. Lower them down. Bring them together. Bring them up. We open. We lower. Together and up. Two more. You should feel your inner thighs like insane right now. Reverse it. Keep them together. Lower them together. Open. Lift them up. The bigger your circle, the more stretchy. The smaller your circle, the more work. Oh my gosh, one more. Everything hurts when I'm dying. It's okay. Okay, bring those heels back together. Bend your knees in. Bend your knees. You can do it. Heels together. Bend your knees. Extend them straight out for froggy. And bend them back in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back in. Two more. One more. Beautifully done. Take the soles of your feet, kiss them together, fan your knees out, and just hug them into your chest really quick. Just stretch it out. We'll end with a really quick mermaid stretch just to get it out. So let's sit ourselves up, go into a Z sit. So I have my left leg in front, my right leg is to the side, left hand is down on the mat, right palm is face up. We just go up and over onto that left forearm as we lean with that right arm. Try to keep your right hip down. The more down you keep it on the mat, the more you'll feel it in your side body. Rotate your upper body toward the mat. Feel that beautiful stretch. Turn back towards the front. Sit yourself up, tee your arms from the other direction for a counter stretch. And we will switch to the other side. Whew. We go up and over, down onto that right forearm. Push through that bottom forearm though. Once again, don't let that shoulder get into your ear. Rotate towards the mat. Bring it back forward. Sit up tall. See your hands. Counter stretch. And you have survived the former on the mat. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Be sure to like and share.